Hi, I'm Pablo Woolls-Blanco and welcome back to Trungle Parc, where after 3 weeks of postponements, Mousehole are back in action in the Western Premier League against WELTON ROVERS. WELTON are actually the longest serving side in the division, although they're having a difficult season in the Western League this time around. They've only won 2 games away from home and they currently sit 16th. Mousehole are on superb form before the break in fixtures and they'll be itching to get back in action today and get 3 more points as they continue their quest to reach the top of the Western Premier League. Goldie, so long without a game now, nearly 3 weeks since our last fixture. How excited are you to be back on the pitch today?
Yeah, I can't wait. It feels like forever. It's been a long few weeks, especially with the 2 really tough games we had against Helston and Clevedon. Wanted to keep the momentum going, but the enforced break has been hard. I mean, we've trained a lot, the boys have been brilliant, so hopefully today we won't be too rusty. So really excited, really excited.
The group, of course, entering a critical period of the season now. Even before that break came in, there were some big games coming up, but this is still, a crucial period of the season. How is the feeling in the group now entering it?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Like this league, I've said it to everyone I've spoken to, it's so hard. There's no easy game, there's no banker, you don't know what you're going to get. So we've prepared really well throughout when we've been training, when the games have been off. So I think, like Jakey always hammers home, that we think about ourselves, we don't worry too much about the opposition. And that sort of rolled over into the rest of the boys. Like everyone's buying into it, and we've been in a great run of form. So the mood is really good in camp. Everyone's pulling together, everyone's pulling in the same direction. So hopefully we can continue that through the next run of really tough fixtures.
Mousehole struggled to create many clear-cut chances in the opening 45 minutes, but did get off to a good start as Jack Brevins raced on to a flick-on by Mark Goldsworthy before expertly finishing on his left foot, picking up his 2nd goal in just 3 games for the Seagulls, meaning Jake Ash's side took an advantage into the break. It's half-time here at Trungle Parc and it's Mousehole 1, WELTON ROVERS 0. In all truth, it feels like not an awful lot of football's been played there. It's been a bit of a bitty half for both sides to get into, with not many chances at either end, but the chance that Mousehole got, they took through Jack Brevins, his 2nd goal for the club in just 3 games. A brilliant finish on his left foot, but second half here, we're expecting a much better performance from the Seagulls. Let's get into it. Mousehole struggled to get going in the second half and went down to 10 men midway through the second period. Just minutes before the 90 was up, WELTON picked up what looked to be a certain late equaliser through Owen Puncelli. But this one wasn't done yet, as Jack Calver's 96-minute free kick found the head of Harry Bell, who picked up a winning goal on his debut for Mousehole, as the Seagulls collected an invaluable 3 points at Trungle Parc. Harry, debut for Mousehole, you come on in the last 10 minutes to snatch a winner there in such a huge game. Just talk us through your feelings.
Oh, unbelievable. It couldn't have gone much better, really, could it? Like, you literally dream about that sort of thing, don't you? Like last night thinking, if it comes to that, unbelievable. But, most importantly, 3 points for the boys, so absolutely buzzing.
We even saw in the first 15 minutes of your game there at Mousehole, and you spoke about it in your interview, you're a vocal character, you like to get involved. We saw that. Is that what you want to bring to the club?
Yeah, definitely. I think, because that helps me as well, and I know it helps the boys. If I talk loads and you get to talk, communication's a massive part of the game, and, if I can bring as much as I possibly can to the team, then there we go, fantastic.
You also came on at right back. Is that a role you're comfortable into as well as in the centre of the defence?
Yeah, totally. So I used to play there when I was younger, a little bit lighter than I am now, but that's fine. But no, I love it. Anything to help the team, come on, do it. Yeah, anything.
Jack, what a win in the last minute. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I mean, we were all devastated on the bench when it went to 1-1. Especially it's minutes ticking down, thinking, is it going to be one of those games where the game just gets away from us? And then obviously, new boy Harry Bell popping up at the end with an unbelievable header. Absolute scenes, which was great.
You've started your career at Mousehole quite well. That's 2 goals in 3 games for you now. How have you settled in so far? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, brilliant. To be honest, obviously, I'm probably more settled in than most players would be after 3 games, simply because we've had so many games cancelled that I've trained so much. Feels like just gagging to get on the pitch, to be honest. Obviously, it's my 2nd game up here. Great to score, but more important to get the win. And obviously, it would have felt like it wouldn't have counted for much if we'd have drawn in the end. So 2-1 feels even better.
Jake, last minute winner with a header at the end. Talk us through your feelings after that 3 points.
There's loads of them. Surprise at how we played. We've been so good in training. The best we've ever been, I think, in my time here. So I was really excited for today. But it didn't translate onto the pitch, and a lot of credit goes to WELTON. They made it really, really difficult. And they always had a chance, and the set piece was going to be the most likely route, and it came off, and it was difficult again with the 10 men. But I'd have been gutted if we hadn't got something from it. And the other feeling is relief, because I know if we hadn't got anything from the game and I'd have said anything about the referee, it'd have sounded like sour grapes. So to win the game and say the ref didn't have a very good day today, to say the least, is a bit of a relief. So yeah, mixed emotions. Pleased we won. We weren't very good, but pleased we won.
On the performance, what do you think went wrong today specifically that you could highlight for future weeks?
There was a bit of a tactical thing that we tried to fix at half time. Didn't really help us, and obviously we brought the subs on and we thought that would inject a bit of energy, but then obviously Andy got sent off, and that appeal, we'll let County FA know that will be in first thing Monday morning. Ludicrous decision. And then it's really difficult with 10 men. And they scored and they enjoyed it, and then you feel flat and deflated, but we've done that a lot this year. We've scored a lot of late goals this year, and that's a really good sign. I'd rather we didn't have to, but it's a good sign when you do it, and I'm delighted for Harry. Real bit of quality from Jack with a cross, and it's a great header. I'm over the moon for him. He's come in, he's a brilliant, infectious character, and that won't do his standing in the change room any harm.
That is a monumental 3 points at the end there. What's your message to the boys now to push on after such a huge 3 points in the league?
I think we knew there'd be a rustiness today. We haven't played football for a long time. The message is you have to translate training into a game day. We didn't do it today. So we need to keep working hard, and hopefully next week up at Street, which will be another difficult one, we've been better away from home, truth be told. And I think if we can translate training into a game, that's the message, because we'll be fine then, but we didn't do it today. And we'll unpick that, but the nice bit is the 3 points.
It's full time here at Trungle Park, and Mousehole have done it. They've won 2-1 with the last kick of the game from a Harry Bell header who stooped in. A fantastic goal with just seconds to play. Mousehole struggled all game long, really. Andy Elcott got sent off there after coming off the bench in the second half, and Welton looked as if they'd snatched a point very late on. But Harry Bell with an outstanding header from a Jack Calver free kick means it's all 3 points for Mousehole. A huge win in the Western League to continue the fight for the title.